Lord, we ask that right now you posture our hearts, you take away all distractions, God, that you help us fixate our attention upon you, God. We dedicate this time, we dedicate our lives, O Lord, to you. God, we ask that you speak to us. God, that you move us, God. That you ultimately hear the cries of our hearts, God. That we want more of you, God. That we want to love you, God, but we don't know how. So please teach us, oh God. Be with us. Guide us, lead us, God. May you go before us. Protect us. Forgive us for any trespasses that we've already done and will do, God. We ultimately just want you in every aspect of our life. Please be with us.
Jesus, Holy and Anointed One, Jesus, 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 risen and exalted One, Jesus, your name is like honey on my lips, your spirit like water to my soul. Your word is a lamp unto my feet. Jesus, I love you. I love you.
When I think about holy, I think about the story of Joshua. And not only the story of Joshua, but how it parallels the story of Moses. Because Joshua succeeds Moses. It comes to us in chapter 5, verses 13 through 15. When Joshua was by Jericho, he lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, a man was standing before him with his drawn sword in his hand. And Joshua went to him and said to him, "Are you for us or for our adversaries?" And he said to him, "No, but I am the commander of the army of the Lord. Now I have come." And Joshua fell to his face to the earth and worshipped and said to him, "What does my Lord say to his servant?" And the commander of the Lord's army said to Joshua, "Take off your sandals from your feet, for the place where you're standing is holy." And Joshua did so. This passage brings a lot of peace, knowing that right before Joshua goes into the promised land and takes over Jericho, God meets him. God's already telling him, "I go before you." And this parallels Moses because right before Moses goes back into Egypt to go free God's people, God meets him in a burning bush. And what does he say? He says, "Moses, take off your sandals because you're standing on holy ground." What makes this place so special is not that it is fixed in a location, but the very fact that it is God's dwelling place. Where God is, He is holy, and everything all around Him is holy. But this holiness can be so destructive when we're unclean, when we're sinful, when we don't have God, when we don't have His saving grace and His resurrection power. This holiness can only be entered into with Jesus. And this holiness is something that He is calling us to be. In Leviticus, He says, "You ought to be holy, for I am holy." And the call to be holy today is something that sounds and feels very abstract and very confusing. But what I can tell you is, it is not something that is so far away that you cannot obtain. You can be holy. And I believe that you will be and are holy because God is holy and God saves you. He's loved you from the beginning. Even before you were born, He has called you. And He knows you. He knows the number of hair on your head. He loves you. And as we try to love Him, may we seek God's love first and seek His help in doing so.
Jesus, Jesus, Holy and Anointed One, Jesus, 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 risen and exalted One, Jesus, your name is like honey on my lips, your spirit like water to my soul. Your word is a lamp unto my feet. Jesus, I love you. I love you. Your name is like honey on my lips. Your spirit like water to my soul. Your word is a lamp unto my feet. Jesus, I love you. I love you. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.